Hi, Edward. Very
Hello.
nice to see you again.
Absolutely, you too.
I would like to first introduce you very briefly. You have been a facilitator in the LEAD program, Leadership and Sustainable Development. Some years ago, I believe 10 years ago, when I was part of a student, part of that program. And ever since then, there was a lot of consistency in our friendship and in our work together. And we have done also projects in Romania for many years. Thank you for joining me today. And of course, we haven't met for a long while. Still, no matter the distance, we stay in touch. I would like to know what have you been doing lately?
Well, I've made some big changes, Raluca. Thank you for inviting me. I have. My work has changed because of you-know-what, so I don't do any more face-to-face training. And I've moved house, I've moved country, and I'm learning to live in the countryside, in Scotland, so as to be near my sister. And it's hugely energizing. There's a lot of push and pull going on. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what it is to get older and what it is to lead a good life as an older person and how I can make the most of what I've got. Because I see people retiring from their jobs and becoming, I don't know, I don't want to spend my time visiting National Trust properties, that's old castles, for the rest of my life and eating tea and scones every day. So it's not what I want to do. So, so there's push and pull in my life, and the push is getting older. The COVID, and also the fact that my sister's not very well, and I decided that I wanted to be near her, and this is something I wanted to do, and I had to do it because my mother, who's on the wall there, would have wanted it, but I want it too. And a lot of people were saying to me, "Don't do this. It's crazy. You don't leave London," and that was quite hard. But the pull was family, fresh air, countryside. I've always wanted to have a garden of my own, and as you probably know, because I have one of your grandmother's paintings, I collect pictures, and a one-bedroom flat wasn't quite big enough for the pictures that I have. So this is a whole new adventure for me. How about you? What have you been doing?
Absolutely, a whole new adventure as well. I guess an adventure that I have been looking forward to for quite a long while. I started to work for Luminspino. Luminspino is my company, consulting company that is doing quite specific work in terms of innovation support. And I started to be active with Luminspino at the end of March, on the 31st of March. That was the first day. Somebody asked me, thank you. Somebody texted me among others at that moment, and he asked me, "Isn't this the last day, right?" And I told him, no, this is the first day. This is the new day. And ever since then, honestly, I turned into some sort of workaholic, but a good workaholic, as I'm having a lot of fun with what I work. I am keeping my network of friends and acquaintances and professionals that I work with, and I'm very happy that this network is growing, and I'm very happy that Luminspino is doing now work with purpose and with a lot of meaning, and is doing difficult work. Is not doing a very straightforward and simple task. Is doing complex tasks, and which involve a lot of problem solving, a lot of well, ideation, innovation. So I would say that I'm in a sweet spot, in a good time, and in a sweet spot. Thank you.
Well, I'm so happy for you, because I know you've wanted to do this for a long time, and it's really lovely for me to see you blossoming.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to know what do you care for now after all these changes already? What do you care most about?
The usual things like environment, nature, but having control over my life, I think. You know, it's a funny thing. I've worked mostly for other people in my life. And it always seems to me that I'm running around trying to sort things out. And one of my recurrent dreams is sorting out problems for other people, usually with my creating. But anyway, it's wonderful to have a home of my own and a garden of my own where I can decide more or less what I want to do. And, you know, it's taken me decades to get to this position. And I feel guilty that I have so much freedom to do what I want. It's actually an illusion. It's a little bubble. But it's wonderful to be able to make decisions about what I'm going to do, what I'm going to grow where. I'm still teaching online, actually. I didn't tell you that. So I have some restrictions. But I care about control and quality of life. I thought I always wanted to live in London. I thought I was inevitably going to end up going to the theatre, going to art galleries. That would always be my life. It's not. And I don't actually miss it because I can go there when I want to. No, it's about leading my life. And I think there's a saying that comes, well, I did a coaching course a few years ago. And one of the sayings that they often use, which comes from Gestalt therapy, is we're doing the best that we can at this moment in time with the resources that we have. And that's what I'm trying to do at this moment in my life. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what I have right now, because time is ticking.
Yes, time is absolutely a wonderful teacher.
Absolutely. What about you? What do you care about now?
I care about my freedom. Perhaps this is the most the moment that has the most absolute freedom for me. And I remember that there was a saying related to this. Freedom is my first love, you know. I guess this says a lot. And well, freedom also implies to be somehow naked in front of the world, right? I mean, once being free, once being 100% owner of your life, then this implies that you are as well naked, right? That you are naked.
You're not going to take your clothes off, are you? Please.
Not right now.
No, thank you.
Nevertheless, it is about the fact that the unpredictable can anytime affect you, or at least we believe that it can affect us more. But what I learned is that not even so much the unpredictable affects us, but the unpredictable somehow supports us, actually. So once like your garden, you know, once we have a safe place within, a safe place within means that the unpredictable actually comes to the aid and brings positive. What are you looking forward to?
Can I just respond to that? Well, I'm looking forward to lots of things. I think your being naked is my authenticity, or being myself, and I think that's really important. And you know, I think until you feel you can be yourself, you can't really perform properly. And it's for some people it's very difficult to do that. But hopefully we're getting close to it. What am I looking forward to? Well, I'm looking forward to the spring. And I'm looking forward to making a beautiful garden, and I'm looking forward to having some fun. And I've been surprised by the nice things that have happened to me since I got here. I wasn't expecting much to fall into my lap, really. But one of the things I got here that I didn't have in London is fabulous neighbors, really kind people. And I'm meeting people here who I would never have met otherwise. And they're lovely. So I'm looking forward to more unexpected opportunities and gifts, I suppose, in terms of people, really, and new experiences. How about you? What are you looking forward to?
I miss to reconnect with friends from abroad. So I'm looking forward to travel again. Not that type of travel where you sit in the sun, or not that commercial type of traveling and consumerist.
Well, you don't lie on the beach.
No, I surf there.
Wonderful, wonderful.
When I travel to discover and to rediscover and to meet and to find new purpose together with other people from other countries. Actually, yes, I would like to internationalize Luminspino in the upcoming year, and I would like to do this by means of the friends and of the network that I have in several favorite of the countries in Western Europe first. And this gets me thinking that I have this impatience for the next year. You know, there is an impatience for the next year, which is a good sign. It means that I'm looking forward really to new adventures. And this got me thinking that there is skill and a muscle in our body related to the capacity to take the leap of faith. I guess that once we train that muscle and we embrace that skill, we get to love more and more taking leaps of faith.
Absolutely.
What would be your word of wisdom after this transformation?
Well, it's an inherited one from when I was a teenager. It probably sounds a bit too simple, but I think probably the best bits of wisdom are simple. And it's from a book called Candide by Voltaire, which is a scabrous novel about sex and violence and adventure. And they end up living in a house together, all the different characters who've had different experiences. And the final words, or very near end words of the book, are "Il faut cultiver son jardin." This is Voltaire, of course. And you know, it can be translated in different ways, but it's something about looking after the garden or the space that you have. And ironically, or I don't know if it's ironically or not, but that seems to be where I've ended up, that I now have a bit of land which needs a lot of work, but it's going to make me happy. I think it's going to stress me out as well, but it's a project for me. And I think work with what you've got, you know, be happy with what you've got, and see the opportunities that you have, because there's usually more than we think we have. Count your blessings.
Thank you, Edward.
What's your piece of wisdom?
I would say that the world is far more generous than what we even can imagine. So I would take this into 2022. Thank you very much, Edward, and it's always a privilege to sit with you. We need all of us. We need peers and friends and colleagues to walk us through all the changes. And I know you are always there for me, and the other way around. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. And you know, our friendship over the years and over the distance is very valuable to me and sustains me. And I'm really proud of the fact that we've done so much work together from early beginnings. And it's very much part of globalization, isn't it, now that we can communicate in the ways that we can. And it's not difficult. it's not difficult to maintain a warm, respectful relationship over the miles and the years. So Happy New Year, and I'm looking forward to doing some more work with you
Happy
in
New Year.
2022.
Absolutely, we will go on in 2022. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.